Shalom, Israel. Most High in Christ bless. Want to welcome you to another class of 15 minutes with the captains. I'm Captain Soraya, and to my side here,
Officer Azaria.
all praise to the Most High. We're going to jump right in, okay? Our topic for 15 minutes with the captains today is children are an heritage of the Lord, okay? Let's start with the book of Psalms, chapter 127 and verse 3.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 127, verse 3.
Uh-huh.
Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord.
Children are an heritage of the Lord, okay? Understand that. That's clear and cut, all right? If you have children, you was blessed with children. Even when in the book of Genesis, where God told Adam and Eve to be fruitful and multiply, and he blessed them with children. Those children are the heritage of the Lord, okay? They are our responsibility, okay? They are a blessing to us to raise and nurture in the spirit of Christ and of the Most High God, okay? So they belong to the Lord, all right? They only give it to us for a time. So let's keep that in mind. Let's read that again.
Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord.
Read on.
And the fruit of the womb is his reward.
And the fruit of the womb, okay, sisters, if the Most High bless your womb, okay, and you're not bearing, you're able to bring forth the seed that the man puts in your womb, and you're able to bring forth children, listen, that is a reward. Thank the Most High for that, okay? All right? And the fruit of the womb is his reward. Understand that, all right? Let's read verse 127, verse 4.
Verse 4.
Uh-huh.
As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man.
So when you look at a mighty man, and he's a warrior, he has a handful of arrows, okay? Not just one arrow, but he has many arrows. They are a defense for him. They are used for protection, okay? Not just having one, but he got many. That's a good thing, okay? It said, as the arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, read.
So are children of the youth.
So are children of their youth. That's a beautiful thing. Y'all excuse my accent. You know how I get sometimes. But that's a beautiful thing, okay? So are the children of the youth. Just like a mighty man having a handful of arrows, okay? So the Most High bless you with many children. That's a beautiful thing. But there's another side to that too, okay? We're going to continue on. I'll get to it here momentarily, all right? Let's read verse 5.
Verse 5.
Uh-huh.
Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them.
Okay, happy is a man that have his loins, okay? His genitals are full, okay, with the seed to bring forth children. Read on.
They shall not be ashamed.
He shouldn't be ashamed, okay? That's a beautiful thing. Read on.
But they shall speak with the enemies in the gate.
Meaning he can stand up against the enemies in his gate because he has replicated himself, okay, over and over and over again. As he see we, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, okay, as we multiply and we are many, okay, the enemy fears that.
Right.
He fears that. And it's just the same way when he see we have a household full of children, okay? Not just any type of children, but righteous children, okay? And let's go on to this point here. It's very vital because the children are a heritage of the Lord. That's our responsibility to make sure to let our children know that they are an heritage of the Lord, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. Let's go to Jeremiah 17 and 4. As he's looking that up, let me tell you why. Because your enemy wants to see you destroyed. If he didn't destroy you, he wants to destroy your children, okay? And we see that in this very time and moment that we're living in, okay? You see our children out here killing one another, gang banging, all right? Destroying each other over some foolishness, turning to, you see our young women and our young men turning to homosexuals, okay? According to the Bible, we know what that is, okay?
Right.
What is that when we say that?
Sodomite.
Sodomy. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's what they're turning to according to the Bible. You heard me say homosexual, But the Bible, okay, says sodomy. Let's read Jeremiah 17:4. This is what's happening to those particular children. Read on.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
We have discontinued from our heritage. When we just read at the beginning that children are the heritage of the Lord. Our children we see today have been discontinued from their heritage. Read on.
That I gave thee.
That the Most High gave thee. Our sons shouldn't be walking around here in dresses and wearing high heel shoes and putting on makeup and fluttery eyelashes,
Right.
okay, acting effeminate. They shouldn't be operating in the spirit of sodomy. They have discontinued from their heritage, okay? Our young women shouldn't be walking around trying to strap their chest down like they got a man's chest, like they walk around like they got genitals, like they got seed of copulation in between their legs or their genitals. What the hell is going on with our people today? The Bible said we have been discontinued from our heritage, okay? Let's read on.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
Because of that very point, okay, that's why we're here today, serving our enemies, because we have discontinued from our heritage by being disobedient to keeping God's law, statutes, and commandments. Read that again.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies
Uh-huh.
in the land which thou knowest not.
Uh-huh.
For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger,
That's right. Read on.
which shall burn forever.
The Most High is angry with us because the children of the Lord, okay, the children are an heritage of the Lord. And yet, and still, here we go, have discontinued from our heritage that the Most High gave us and going opposite of what the Most High intended us to be, okay? There again, let's put this image up on the screen here. Stop aborting the next black Messiah. If y'all see that, let's read that, Officer Zara. Read that on down.
Stop aborting the next black Messiah.
Uh-huh.
19 million black babies have been aborted since 1973.
Could you hear that? What is wrong with us as a people? Again, discontinue from our heritage. If we don't abort our kids, okay, the Most High allowed us to be fruitful and multiply. And there again, if he opened up your womb to take in the seed of copulation from the man, okay, again, because that's the only way it's supposed to happen, okay? If we discontinue from that, then why are we doing this? This is the result of it, because we don't know who we are. We don't know our purpose. We don't know our God, okay? We're not keeping the law, statute, commandment, because first of all, we know in the commandments of God, thou shalt not kill. So why are we again aborting the next generation of kids, the black Messiah, these young men, okay, and these young, beautiful women that bring forth the nation of Israel through the fruit of the womb, okay? We're messed up as a people, all right? Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 6.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 6.
This is our duty here as parents. Let's read.
And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart.
What is he talking about? He's talking about the commandments of the Most High God, the law, statute, commandments, okay? Yes, there are 10, but there's more than just 10, okay? Christianity, hope you hear that, okay? There's more than just 10 of the laws, but all of the laws, okay, fall upon somewhere within those 10, all right? Understand that. We'll go into it another time. But read that again.
And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart.
Speaking of the words of God in the Bible, the book of our fathers. Read on.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
Read that again. We should do what?
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
Thou shalt teach them diligently. That means constantly, continually, okay, unto thy children. Not only are we teaching them, but through our actions we teach our children. They watching us. They watching how we move and maneuver, how we keep the law, statutes, commandments, how we face trials and tribulations, okay? That's how we teach them also. Let's read on.
And shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house.
Talk of them when thou sittest at thy house, okay?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
But there again, there's so much history of our nation, okay, to teach our children. And most of all, especially, teaching them the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High God. All right? Again, let's read on.
And when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up.
Did you notice say, when thou walkest in the way? In other words, they watching your walk. They watching how you maneuver, how you move, okay? And then not only when thou liest down, when you laying down and you wake up the next day, it goes from day to day when thou rises up. This is a continual thing, okay? When you lay down and rise up again, you should be teaching your children, okay? This is our responsibility to, again, showing the children are a heritage of the Lord, all right? Put the next image that I had up there. This is one of the things that we can start by teaching our children, okay? What does Christ look like? And we know what we've been lied to about how he looks like, the image that they portray on the movies and books and some of these old Bibles, okay? Because we did have an image, okay? As a people, we have an image. And you can read that in Revelation 1 and 14, what Christ looked like. This here was written by Abel Israel, okay? Also illustrated by Emmanuel Israel. This is a good book. What does Christ look like? These are some of the things, and notice this is a book for our children. How many times can you go into a library at your school and find a book that's going to tell you what does Christ look like? Or tell you the truth what Christ looked like, okay? Or tell you what the chosen people of Christ look like. They hide that from us. You see what I'm saying? But this here itself is a very good book. Matter of fact, at the very end of the book, I'm going to read that to them.
This is the book, What Does Christ Look Like? A dialogue between a father and his son.
And this book lines up with the Bible, so we ain't just taking, signing on or trying to graph it in. No, this right here lines up with the Bible, okay? Let's read.
The dad. So, who does Christ look like, son?
Right. Ask your children, ask your son that, okay? Who does Christ look like, son? We see it all the time when we go out there in the hedges and highways to teach our people. We'll ask them, which one of these is Christ? Most of the kids that come up to that image, and they're going to point to the Caesar Borgia, the false image of Christ, the image of the beast, okay? That Caucasian, long, straggly hair, blue-eyed. That's in their minds because that's what they've been taught because they've been discontinued from their heritage. That is not the heritage of the Lord that our children should be learning. But read the next part.
The son. He looks like you and me, Dad.
The son says, he looks like me and you, Dad. That's exactly right. Matter of fact, before let's prove that. Let's go to Revelation 1 and 14. All right. So I just want to show you how important it is to teach our children. Okay. Teach our children that they are the heritage of the Lord. Because we have lost that. We have discontinued from that. And we have made the Most High God angry. Read that. Let's see. All right.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
The Bible, we didn't add nor take away from it. Okay. Christ, the black Messiah, looks just like us, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, okay? You just read it right there. We just read it right there for you. I hope you follow along with us, okay? So it's a beautiful thing to have many children. Let's go to Sirach, chapter 16 and verse 1. There's also another side to that, okay? Let's be mindful. It's good to have a beautiful, righteous children. That's key point, righteous children. Let's read that, Sirach 16 and 1.
Sirach chapter 16, verse 1.
Desire
not a multitude of unprofitable children.
Desire not a multitude of unprofitable children. Okay, read on.
neither delight in ungodly sons.
That's the key right there. Neither delight in ungodly sons. So when we see all this killing and robbing and the disrespect to the parents, that is ungodly sons and daughters that we see out there. Our young women that's dressed and not in modest apparel out there twerking and carrying on and looking like whores and whoremongers. That's not what God meant for us as his heritage. But let's read on.
Verse 2.
Though
they multiply. Rejoice not in them.
Okay, even though they multiply, your children have children, your grandchildren have children. I mean, your children have grandchildren, you got grandchildren, and they unprofitable because your children ain't teaching them correctly, and it continues, that same wicked pattern continues on. They ungodly. But read on.
Except the fear of the Lord be with them.
Except the what?
The fear of the Lord be with them.
Except the fear of the Lord be with them. Let's read verse 3.
Trust not thou in their life. Neither respect their multitude.
Don't even respect their multitude. Don't get all. Don't trust in their life. Okay. Don't put all your emotions and feelings into their life if they're ungodly. Read on.
For one that is just is better than 1,000.
So just one. Okay. Just one that is righteous and just in the eyes before God, learning God's ways and learning their heritage according to the Bible as we teach them. Okay. Are better than just 1,000. Read on.
And better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly.
Again, brothers and sisters, you heard what the Bible says. All right? So, hope you enjoyed again 15 minutes with the captains. The topic again was children are the heritage of the Lord, and we have to teach them that according to the Bible, okay? Again, I'm Captain Sarai, and to my side here,
Officer Azaria.
And with that, we say shalom.
Shalom.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.